The Sound Lab, 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 the Sound Lab. Experimenting with the best new music.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah,
very good.
Good.
So, what was your name?
Jim.
Jem.
Jim.
Good to meet you, Jim.
That's right. You too. How's things?
Good. Yeah, I think good. We're looking forward to playing. You know.
We're on in about an hour, so
Yeah. Let's start warming up soon, getting everything in order.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. Like these shows are great for us in terms of primarily just having a date in a diary where we can all get together and see each other, because we used to live and work together 24/7, and now we're off doing our own stuff and have been for a few years. So it's really nice to have a date in a diary that we know we're all going to be at,
Yeah.
and just to hang out and chill and. I can't believe I used the word chill. Sorry about that. And play a show at the end of the day as well, which is great.
Yeah.
So and play the songs again. It's always good fun.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it's been a very long time since new music came out. So how is at the moment as a band? Is it kind of one-off spot gigs and shows here and there, or is it coming back and going to be a bit more?
we've got a
full on
20th
again?
anniversary of Monkey Kong tour coming up in November, starting on the 20th
20th of November.
at
Where's
Bristol,
that? Bristol, Fleece and Firkin.
and going through till the 29th at London Garage.
Correct.
Yeah, and there's a couple of new tracks maybe that will be ready. We're working on them. Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
We've also got to work on Monkey Kong itself as an album to play.
Album.
As we're playing all of it, there are some songs on that record that we've literally never ever played.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. But it'll be great. I mean, we'll get there, won't we?
Yeah, but
But
interesting.
we've got
good word.
interesting. There's some bits of equipment we've got to try and track down, like the vocoder for certain songs and things. From my point of view, I'll figure out another way of doing it, but it'll come together. It'll be great. Some belter songs on that record.
Yeah. Gonna be all good.
Good. Excellent. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned new music. Is this the sign of things to come?
I don't
Or
know.
is
We're
it-
working on a couple of new tracks,
Yeah.
and all being well, if they come out as we hope, as well as we hope they will, then who knows? Yeah, it's kind of no grand plan as such.
Yeah.
But while gigs like this come along and tours get offered, it'd be nice to work on at least a couple of new tracks. And just kind of see how it unfolds, really. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the idea, because again, getting together is with everyone's busy lives is the
Yeah.
tough bit. So I think we'll get this Monkey Kong tour done and dusted, and then I think the next stage then we'll try and carve out some time to get
Be
these
something.
songs in order, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, excellent. So going back to the heyday of you guys, how was life for you back in kind of the early 2000s, getting top 10 records and things like that?
Busy.
Yeah,
It
I
was
can
very
imagine.
busy.
Yeah.
I
It was
mean-
amazing though. We were riding a crest of a wave, weren't we? That
Yeah.
when nothing came out and we were all
Right,
over
it was a
Radio
lot of
One.
work,
And,
weren't it, beforehand, and then we kind of had that payoff with nothing and a bit of
Yeah.
success. It's great, but yeah.
yeah, because we finally got some really good radio play.
Yeah.
I think Nothing was like the most played song on Radio 1 for about 3 months around the time of its release, and we were doing lots of in-stores and signings and in the middle of a tour and, Top of the Pops and things like that. And finally people that were close to us realised we weren't some pub band and that we're actually, we're on
Yeah.
Top of the Pops doing it for a living and what have you, and
Yeah.
taking helicopters from Top of the Pops down to gigs that Mark flew.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Yeah, so that was kind of the time of our lives, really. It's amazing. And then the tours after that, and getting some really good slots on festivals and main stages and stuff as well.
Yeah.
It was just magic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good.
And what was it like at the end of kind of the main period when you did split and you all went off and doing your own things? Did you all kind of cope and kind of that's what you wanted to do, or was there always a
I think it was kind of a bit unfinished, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we were forced into that position in a way. And everyone, like, for 5 or 6 years just got on with whatever. And then, then the offer of a little tour, like a support tour with Wild Hearts or Bowling for Soup, or these bits and bobs came in. And once we got together, it was just the same as it was again.
yeah.
And getting out and playing the gigs. So it sort of, I think we
Yeah.
all kind of knew it wasn't the end, We
Yeah.
never made a big thing about it being the last gig ever. It was like, right, we're going to go away for a bit and then see what happens.
Yeah, none of us wanted it to finish, I would say. It wasn't like there was any big bust up or anything. We've always
No.
been really good mates. And,
And we were doing like 200 gigs a year at that time, and I think we needed a break.
Yeah.
And boy, did we have one.
Been a long break.
No, so, you know, days like this, coming to here and doing these sort of gigs is great. Like Giles said, meet up again. And, you know, and we had a Hi-Fi Cirrus tour last year, and we did the independent venue tour. And all these little bits and pieces, it's as good as it's ever been, for us anyway.
I would say it's easier.
Yeah.
Because we just haven't got any. Just even
No
if there is
pressure
pressure,
at all.
we're not allowing it to even get to us at all, and not a second thought getting on and playing. You know, give us any stage, we'll walk out and play on it without even worrying about it. Don't even need to rehearse. It's all in the fingers so well. Having said that, I've spoken a bit too soon about this afternoon. Might be terrible. I don't think it's going to be.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
You'll be at the receiving end of it. Good
You're
luck.
going to get it.
Great. I'm the only one who's going to stand out in the crowd as well.
we'll
aren't
be
I?
able to
So-
spot
Looking at you going, told you.
We'll be able to make sure you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's still the core four of you. You've got Dougie in there now playing the bass. What's it? And you've kind of rotated around that bass part as well. So how's it for Dougie and the previous members who've kind of stepped in?
Before every tour, we always, you know, there's always a text or something to Dan to see if he's interested again. And obviously he's busy doing what he's doing. So it's kind of, we're in a situation where you think, oh, right, now we've got to look for someone else. And, you know, Dougie came along just at the right time for those tours he's helped with and stuff. He just, I don't know, he just injected this real, like, I don't know, enthusiasm into the band, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's been brilliant.
The youthfulness.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just been a really good laugh, and like finding someone that's going to be a good fit with the four of us, it can be tricky. But he's, you know, Doug's same wavelength, same sense of humour, an amazing bass player. I mean, genuinely, really talented bass player. So that's taken all of the kind of worry out of it for us in terms of knowing that the songs are going to sound good. You don't even have to think about it. He's totally locked in with Adam on the drums, and that's, you know, bass and drums is a key thing, sort of foundations of the band. And then you layer the axe work of this young man on top,
Look out.
and then you're off, you know. And so we don't even have to worry about the songs not playing. It's just easy, which is great. And luckily enough for me in particular, it's all come flooding back. Because rehearsals for me have been few and far between. So.
Good. I guess that's a good thing about doing it. One question, because I hear your music still being played on the radio today. Do you listen to the radio yourself, and then all of a sudden one of your tracks come on like Nothing and things like that?
I never
you
really
experienced
listen.
that
I
yet?
never listen to the radio.
No?
No, I don't.
Happens every now and again. It's
Yeah.
always a delight when it does. You know, it's like, you know, turn around to the kids, and well, they know anyway because they know the songs. But so it's always fun when that happens.
Yeah, definitely. And looking to 2020, are you hoping to maybe venture a bit further afield again and going back to Europe and to America
Be
and
nice.
things?
It'd
or-
be nice, but again, it's diaries and all of that. We'll just have to see what happens and what offers we get from various parts of the world. You know, because we'll consider anything. You know, if there was a week of touring in Germany, if they wanted us over there and everyone could fit it in, then we'd go.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
excellent.
We had some great times in Germany, didn't we?
Yeah, it was mental, wasn't it?
So good things.
Yeah.
But do you want to take it anywhere that you haven't been before? I'm sure you've toured a lot of places, but
You've been to most places, haven't you?
There's a lot, and there
Yeah.
are a lot of markets now where bands just kind of had no idea there was, you know, this huge fan base. So I don't know really.
Mark, the world's your oyster, Mark.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm off.
So Mark will be there.
good. Excellent. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much,
Having a
mate.
chat with you.
Cheers.
Thank you, mate. Nice one.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
The Sound Lab, 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 the Sound Lab. Experimenting with the best new music.